Hey guys, it's Udra. Today we're diving into a different kind of adventure, exploring abandoned cities you're not allowed to visit. These are places frozen in time, with stories etched into their empty streets and buildings. From forgotten Soviet towns to islands overtaken by nature, each has a unique, haunting story. We'll uncover why these cities were abandoned, what they look like now, and what makes them so captivating. Ready? Let's start our journey through 25 forbidden abandoned cities. First up is Pripyat, Ukraine, evacuated after the Chernobyl disaster in 1986. Once home to nearly 50,000, it's now eerily silent, with Soviet-era buildings and the iconic Ferris wheel standing as haunting reminders. Nature is reclaiming the city. Trees grow through floors, wildlife roams the streets. The hospital basement and abandoned school are especially chilling, filled with relics of that fateful day. Pripyat is a living museum of catastrophe and resilience. Next, Hashima Island, Gunkanjima, or Battleship Island, off Japan's coast. Once the world's most densely populated place, it was a coal mining hub packed with concrete apartment blocks. When the mine closed in 1974, everyone left almost overnight, leaving behind a concrete ghost town. Today, the island's crumbling buildings and abandoned belongings are a stark reminder of industrial rise and fall. It's a cinematic, haunting relic of Japan's rapid modernization. Centralia, Pennsylvania, has been burning underground since 1962 due to a coal mine fire. The town was evacuated, leaving only a few residents and smoke rising from cracked streets. The famous graffiti highway and empty lots tell the story of a community lost to an invisible disaster. Centralia is a surreal, post-apocalyptic landscape shaped by a fire that still burns today. It's a powerful reminder of nature's hidden dangers. Krakow, Italy, is a medieval town perched on a rocky hill, abandoned after landslides and earthquakes. Its stone houses and Norman tower create a dramatic silhouette over the countryside. Krakow's haunting beauty has made it a favorite film location, including for James Bond movies. The empty ruins and breathtaking views make it a photographer's dream. It's a cinematic relic of Italy's ancient past. Varosha was once a glamorous beach resort in Cyprus, abandoned during the 1974 Turkish invasion. The city was fenced off, left as a time capsule of the 1970s, with vintage cars and fashions frozen behind barbed wire. Nature has reclaimed the streets, and sea turtles now nest on deserted beaches. Recently, parts of the beachfront reopened, but most of Varosha remains off-limits. It's a surreal blend of lost paradise and military zone. Varosha stands as a poignant symbol of conflict and memory. Oradour-sur-Glane is a preserved memorial to a WW2 massacre, left exactly as it was after Nazi troops destroyed it in 1944. Rusted cars, charred homes, and the hollowed church remain as silent witnesses. The village is a place for reflection, not adventure, a powerful reminder of the cost of hatred. Walking its ruins is a sobering journey through history. Pyramiden, in Norway's Arctic, was a Soviet coal mining town, abandoned in 1998. The freezing climate has preserved its buildings, from the grand piano in the Cultural Palace to books on library shelves. The silence is absolute, broken only by Arctic winds and wildlife. Pyramiden is a surreal, frozen monument to a vanished Soviet dream. It's one of the world's most remote and haunting ghost towns. Kayakoi is a hillside of empty stone houses and churches, abandoned after a population exchange between Greece and Turkey in the 1920s. The town's roofless ruins and cobbled paths tell a story of displacement and lost community. Its two main churches still stand, faded but beautiful. Kayakoi is a peaceful, poignant place where history lingers in every stone. It's a moving testament to cultural change. Kolmanskop was a wealthy diamond mining village in the Namib Desert, now swallowed by sand. German-style houses are filled with dunes, creating surreal, beautiful scenes. The town's brief, luxurious boom ended when diamonds ran out, leaving it to the desert. Today, it's a photographer's paradise and a symbol of nature's unstoppable force. Kolmanskop is a ghost town where wealth vanished and sand took over. Bodie, California, is a Wild West ghost town preserved in arrested decay. Gold once drew thousands, but fire and decline left it deserted. Shops, homes, and a schoolhouse remain as if the residents just left. Bodhi offers an authentic glimpse into 19th century frontier life. Gunkanjima, or Battleship Island, is a fortress of concrete and decay off Japan's coast. Built for coal mining, it's a web of mine shafts, conveyor belts, and crumbling apartments. The island's post-apocalyptic feel and history of forced labor make it hauntingly cinematic. The Stairway to Hell is its most infamous spot. Gunkanjima is a raw monument to Japan's industrial ambition. Bannerman Castle sits on Polypel Island in New York's Hudson River, built as a military surplus warehouse in the style of a Scottish castle. Explosions and fire left it in ruins, now only accessible by special tour or boat. The castle's romantic, crumbling silhouette is a magical sight from the water. It's a testament to one man's eccentric dream, slowly reclaimed by nature. Bannerman Castle is a mysterious, picturesque ruin. Hutawan, a fishing village near Shanghai, is now completely blanketed in lush green vines. Abandoned in the early 2000s, its stone houses are almost invisible beneath the vegetation. The village's winding paths and overgrown rooftops create a magical, otherworldly scene. Hutuan is a stunning example of nature reclaiming human spaces. It's a serene, accidental tourist attraction. Beichuan was devastated by the 2008 Sichuan earthquake, with much of the city buried or destroyed. The ruins are preserved as a memorial, with leaning buildings and stopped clocks marking the moment of disaster. The site is a sobering reminder of nature's destructive power. Beichuan stands as a place of remembrance and resilience. Deep in the Amazon, Fordlandia was Henry Ford's attempt to build an American-style town for rubber production. Strict rules and poor planning doomed the project, and the jungle quickly reclaimed the abandoned houses and factories. Today, rusting buildings and American-style homes are being swallowed by rainforest. Fordlandia is a surreal monument to industrial ambition gone wrong. It's a fascinating clash of cultures and nature. Glen Rio straddles the Texas-New Mexico border on Route 66, once a bustling stop for travelers. The town died when Interstate 40 bypassed it, leaving behind empty diners, motels, and gas stations. Glen Rio is a nostalgic snapshot of mid-century Americana, frozen in time. It's a quiet, dusty relic of the golden age of road trips. Belchite was destroyed in the Spanish Civil War and left in ruins as a monument to the conflict. Bombed-out churches and skeletal homes create a haunting, cinematic landscape. The old and new towns sit side by side, a stark contrast between past and present. Belchite is a raw, unfiltered reminder of war's devastation. Agdam was a thriving city before war turned it into a sprawling ruin, often called the Hiroshima of the Caucasus. Systematically destroyed and abandoned for decades, only the mosque remains somewhat intact. The city is now being rebuilt, but its emptiness is a powerful symbol of conflict's cost. Agdam is a city erased by war, now standing as a testament to loss and hope. Humberstone was a booming nitrate mining town in Chile's desert, abandoned after synthetic alternatives ended the industry. The dry climate has preserved its wooden theater, hotel, and rusting machinery. Humberstone is a sun-bleached UNESCO site, telling the story of a vanished global industry. It's a windswept relic of industrial rise and fall. Dhanushkodi was wiped out by a cyclone in 1964, leaving ruins half buried in sand at the edge of the sea. The remains of the church, post office, and railway station stand against a stunning ocean backdrop. Fishermen have returned, but the ruins are a stark reminder of nature's power. Dhanushkodi is a windswept, ethereal ghost town. In Taiwan's misty mountains, abandoned gold mining villages are slowly being reclaimed by nature. Japanese colonial and traditional Taiwanese architecture blend with lush vegetation and fog. The ruins are tranquil, atmospheric, and perfect for quiet exploration. This ghost town is a peaceful hike through history and mist. Tyneham in Dorset was evacuated in 1-2 for military training and never returned to its residents. The village's stone cottages and preserved schoolhouse tell a story of sacrifice and loss. Today, Tyneham is open to visitors on select days, offering a glimpse into a vanished rural life. The note left on the church door is a poignant reminder of promises unkept. Tyneham is a quiet, beautiful place shaped by war. Ross Island was once the lavish British headquarters in the Andaman Islands, now overtaken by jungle. Grand colonial ruins are entwined with giant tree roots, creating surreal organic sculptures. Spotted deer roam the grounds, descendants of pets left behind. Ross Island is a stunning blend of history and nature's power. The Sanji UFO houses were futuristic, pod-shaped homes on Taiwan's coast, abandoned after mysterious accidents and rumors of a curse. The colorful pods stood empty for decades, attracting photographers and urban explorers. Demolished in 2010, only photos and stories remain of this retro-futuristic ghost town. Sanji is a lost dream of the future that never arrived. Kadychan, deep in Siberia, was built by Gulag prisoners for coal mining and abandoned after a deadly explosion in 1996. Residents were forced to leave in winter, leaving behind frozen apartments and personal belongings. The town is now a silent, snow-filled ruin, with portraits of Lenin still on the walls. Kadychan is a chilling monument to the Soviet system's rise and collapse. It's one of the world's most hauntingly remote ghost towns. That's our journey through 25 of the world's most haunting abandoned places. Each city tells a story of history, loss, and nature's power to reclaim. I hope you felt the wonder and mystery of these hidden worlds. Which city fascinated you most? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures.